Alright, Brush Monkeys, we're back, and we are starting in on a new series. This is something that I actually got some time ago, and it's been on the schedule, and it's been waiting to come up in rotation since then. Some of you may recall a while back I did an unboxing and review of the Usagi Yojimbo Hero Pack from Cool Mini or Not and IDW Games. And this is them. They're all, as you can see, they're all primed, zenithal primed. I tried to zenithal prime them fairly brightly, like I started out with the gray, kind of blue-gray from down below, and then white from up on top, just to keep the colors nice and bright and vibrant. I didn't want any blacks in there. But there is going to be some blacks. There's going to be some, the black Hakama and that kind of thing. But you've got Miyamoto Masaji. You've got, pardon me while I check my notes here. Muramaki Genosuke and Kitsune, and I've got something cool planned for Kitsune, but she's gonna have to wait a couple weeks. For right now, we're getting in on Miyamoto Usagi here. I'm gonna put these two aside for next week and the week after, and get started on this guy. As you can see, he's a little rabbit, angry rabbit samurai cartoon character. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to paint. I'm looking forward to getting in on him. So, yeah, let's get started. All right. See you soon. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, I've made some progress on our boy here. I got his skin done. You can see he's got nice white ears. I need to do a couple more layers on the ears because I'm trying to get this nice and smooth so it looks like a cartoon. And I keep ending up with brush strokes and bullshit. There we go. Still look like some brush strokes, but it'll mellow out. There we go. And I got his eyes based. I will be painting those with the ivory and then painting the little pupils black. But I wanted to get that nice white base down. Got a little bit outside the eye here. Do that a little neater. I'm wearing the magnifiers right now, and I have no freaking depth perception in these things. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got a little bit of Forrest Whitaker eye going on there. This eye is just determined to kick my ass, apparently. Okay. So, God, dog it. Hang on. Sure, I'll just fix this on camera. It shouldn't take more than a couple of seconds. It's no big deal. Everything's got to fight me. Okay, try to get this underside of the eye. There we go. There we go, that's better. Okay, so the teeth and the eyes are going to be ivory. And then this, the gi top here, the Hakama top, is going to be blue. I did the white circles already because they're kind of raised, and so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, if you can see those. And then the little dots are going to be black. And then the Hakama here is going to be black. But I need to get some more done on him before I do those parts. So he's coming along pretty nice. I like how he looks. All right. So we'll see you in a bit. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, we made a lot more progress on our guy here. As you can see, I've got his gi top done and his Hakama done. I've also got his little mon painted up, and he's looking pretty good. I've still got the trim on his gi top and his belt to do, and this little hair tie. Those are all going to be Vallejo blue-gray, heavy blue-gray. And I might give them a slight shade wash of thinned down Drakenhof Nightshade, which is what I did with his teeth and his fingers here, just to give a little definition to the fingers. But he's looking pretty good so far. As you can see, I got his teeth painted ivory, I got his eyes painted, and he's looking pretty good. Now, because this is based on a comic book character, I didn't go with the full-on anime eyes like I normally do with chibis. This is how he looks in the comic book, so this is how he's getting painted now. I've still got to, as you can see, his hakama is still kind of wet, so I got to let that dry, and then I've got to highlight that with Corvus black. We'll bring out that little detail a little bit, and then, like I said, paint those the trim and his belt and his hair tie in blue black. And then I get to paint a sword, and it's going to be awesome. All right, and then his base is just going to be black. I'm not going to do anything really fancy with that. I think all their bases are just going to be plain black, because the game that it goes to doesn't take place outside. It's like they're not Super Dungeon Explorer. This is Arcadia Quest, so it's kind of a board game, and so having a good neutral colored base is usually best for that. So yeah, he's coming along pretty nicely. I'm really liking how he looks. All right, see you soon. Bye. Alright, brush monkeys, I made a little more progress on our guy here. As you can see, I got the collar and belt and the hair tie done on our guy on the heavy blue-gray. Also added a little bit of shading to the ears in the heavy blue-gray, and shade washed the blue-gray with the thinned down Drakenhof Nightshade, and just did a little bit of like shade lining along the back of the collar and the underside of the chin, things like that. But in there, a little bit of shade washing in here. Nothing real heavy, but enough to kind of make it stand out a little bit. And he's looking pretty good. So I still have to do the highlights on the hakama and paint up his base, but he's coming along pretty quick. I really like how it's turning out so far. So I'm going to take a break here. I also kind of went inside the ears with the Ulthorn Gray. Again, just I did a little too much of the shade wash, of the shading in there, so I wanted to kind of knock that back with some more Ulthorn Gray. So I got to wait for that to dry. But yeah, Miyamoto Usagi's coming off pretty well so far. Still got to do his blade and his sword hilt and pommel. Yeah, I'm going to take a break, and then we'll come back and do that. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Alright, brush monkeys, so I made some more progress, got a little carried away, and almost finished them. So, as you can see, I did the hilt and pommel in gold. I did his sword blade in blackened steel and gave it a dry brush of the Necron compound along the edge there to make it nice and shiny. And I painted his base black. Now, fortunately, that's not entirely black. It's Abaddon black, so it's got some thin spots on it. It's just nature of the beast when you go to transfer a Citadel paint to a dropper bottle. So I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to take a little break, let that dry, and then when I come back, I will put another layer on there. And then after I matte seal it, I'm going to gloss coat the base and gloss coat his eyes. I don't know if you can see it, tell or not, but I did the highlights, the layers in Corvus black on the hakama, so you can kind of make out all those little folds and whatnot. It dries pretty dark, but it's still kind of a very, very dark gray. So overall, I say Usagi Yojimbo is looking pretty good. I will, once I get them matte sealed and get the gloss coat done on them, I will compare them to the card art that came with them, so you can see what I'm working off of. But I think he's looking pretty good. So I'm going to take a break, let the base dry, and then we'll come back and layer up the base and go from there. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Alright, brush monkeys. I have finished Miyamoto Usagi, and he looks pretty good. Gloss coated his base. Since the last update, I glazed his eyes with Lamenter's yellow because I realized the card had him as having yellow eyes. I also painted his nose black. I shade washed the little furrow between his eyes kind of make that stand out a little bit more. And after matte sealing him, I gloss coated his base and his eyes. So he's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how this guy came out. And next week we're starting in on, let me get the card in front of me, Muramaki Genosuke, the Rhino Ronin. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom from Flying Monkey Studios here. If you like what you see, click like down below. If you want to be notified when new videos come out, go ahead and click subscribe. It's like over here somewhere, right there. Those will both help with my YouTube numbers and bring me that much closer to monetizing this channel and being able to do what I love to do full time. If you want to get your hands on some of the miniatures I painted here, visit our Instagram and Tumblr pages. I post pictures of both of those on a regular basis. I post videos on TikTok on a regular basis, mostly to direct traffic here to the YouTube channel, but you know, there's some other stuff there that's kind of cool. So go check that out. And if you want to show some love for your favorite monkey-based miniature painter, go check out our merch store at storefrontier.com/flyingmonkeystudios to get our t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve t-shirts, can cozies, aprons, face masks. We've got all kinds of stuff there in a bunch of different colors, including tie-dye. We've got some tie-dye shirts on there if you want to check that out. So go check that out. Go check us out on our other social medias and follow us on Twitter for updates on the channel as well. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.